All right, arm day today. Impromptu arm day today. I already knocked out a few sets and I'm like, you know what, just make a video. I wasn't even supposed to be in the gym today. I was supposed to be working, but I bounced out early because I'm the boss and I can do that. And when the other subs showed up and started blowing crap all over the job site, I said, later, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Went and got me a big old plate of pancakes and some coffee. So I'm gonna use those pancakes to get an arm workout going. We'll talk more later. Just arms today. I don't wanna talk to you about your ex-wife, I don't want to talk to you about your breakup, I don't want to talk to you about your kids, nothing. I just want to talk to you about getting fit and getting in there, feeling better. 2026 is coming. Are you tired of looking in the mirror and feeling like crap? We can stop that. We can change that. I'm going to put this down. Let's warm up your arms. I already got a good arm warm up in, but I'm just going to show you what to do. Grab a plate. Grab a plate that you can comfortably rep out a bunch of reps at. Grab it like this. If you can, grab it. Your grip strength is gonna, well, you wanna develop your grip strength because you're a man and you wanna be strong, right? There's also a scientific study that correlates grip strength to longevity. Just start repping it out. Now there's different ways to do it, guys. There's different ways to do it. You can pull your arms back and kind of accordion them up and squeeze them up. That's a good move. Today I'm feeling the elbows more out in front of me kind of thing. That's just what I'm feeling today. Grab that plate, rep it out. I'm not gonna do a bunch because I'm gonna save this. Like I said, I already been doing this, already set up for the video, already was on a job site, already loaded my truck up with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1,500 pounds of materials this morning all by myself. So I'm warmed up. The glycogen is flowing through my blood and I wanna get a workout in. And you know, you need to plan your workouts around your life. So I know I have a busy schedule this week. I'm not gonna be in the gym. I have a daddy-daughter Disney day lined up at Disneyland. I'm not gonna be in the gym. So I'm just gonna knock this out because bulking season ends November 9th for me, not the entire season, just that first phase. But after that, I'm gonna go into the push-pull, but I know I'm not gonna get anything else in. And you know, why do I have so many arm workouts on here? Because this is a tiny muscle group and I want to build it so that it's, you know, proportionally in line with everything else. You want to be strong, you want to be healthy, you want to be functionally fit and healthy. But yes, aesthetically, you want to look good too. It makes you feel better, you know. And if you're looking to date, you're going to feel a lot better. There's going to be a lot greater odds that you get the gal you want if you're not just settling for any gal who gives you attention because you don't feel good about yourself. Nothing wrong with confidence, guys. Don't be ashamed of just being confident and being who you are. You only get one life. Get out there, pump yourself up. Get yourself pumped, all right? My crunchy neck is not feeling good. All right, so that was a warm up for me. We're gonna do classic arm training today. So for me, a classic arm day is gonna be like your barbell curls, your dumbbell curls, and then something that most people aren't really doing. I don't see people do this a lot. You hit that lat machine, you know, the lat pull down machine, but we're not gonna supinate like we're doing lat pull downs. We're gonna keep our hands together, a close grip lat pull down, which is really great. I'll show you at the end of the video today. And you're gonna just pull it down, isolate that, bring it to the chest. And that move isolates like your entire arm, stretches it from the insertion at the shoulder all the way down to the elbows. It's a great move. We'll end with that. So let's hit it. The next move, barbell curl. I'm gonna show you a tip before you get started. You know, just get in there and grab it. You know, just get in there and grab it if you want to. But if you want a little tip, a little extra tip, I'm gonna give it to you and you gotta take it. But just the tip. So, flex that muscle. Close your eyes, brother. You need to learn this mind-muscle connection. It's a real thing. Maybe you've heard about it. It is a real thing, mind-muscle connection. Close your eyes, feel that muscle. Grab it, okay? Flex it. Pretend you're doing the lift. Pretend you're doing the motion. Go through the motion. Where in that motion do you feel it the tightest? For me, it's right there. For me, it's right here, right now. That's where I'm gonna start the lift from. That's the position I'm gonna hold the bar in for the lift. You can go any motion you want, but a little pro tip. So I'm gonna grab the bar, I'm gonna rep it out. I have already done a set or two of these, so I'm gonna rep out one more, I'll do the rest. Whew. Show you some little techniques here. All right, so for me today, I'm gonna roll the shoulders forward. You know, they would call this like a weaker stance as opposed to the arm, but sometimes you do this too. elbows more out in front of me. And I'm just gonna rep it out. Let's see, so you can see that muscle activating. And I just feel like getting pumped today. Just feel like loading up the guns. Now, here's a little tip at the top. It's not cheating. If you get to the top and you just tilt your shoulders back, you're gonna isolate more of that muscle up where it inserts into the delt, the shoulder muscle. You don't need that full range of motion though. This is great. And again, I've already done a bunch. Don't feel bad just getting partials and repping them out. Already done a bunch. Get to the top, tilt that back, isolate that muscle, let it down. You don't want the I mean, it's better than nothing, but that's not what we're here for. There's a difference between and swinging and lifting. There's a difference between that and what I did is where you need a little bit of momentum, but you get it up at the top, and then just your shoulders you lean back. It's not the swinging. Get it at the top, you'll get that little extra squeeze at the top. You know, if you're going for that, if you just want to depends what you're going for, but if you just want to get fit and get strong, don't even worry about that junk. Lift that bar, just don't hurt yourself. That's it, don't hurt your joints. If your joints hurt, stop. If anything hurts, stop. Not worth it. I want you to feel good for a long, 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 long time. So while I cool down, let's talk about the next phase of bulking. So for me, it ends November 9th. The next phase of bulking begins after that, which is gonna be the push, pull, leg dynamic, which is classic, works really good. So if you're following along, jump in with me on November 9th and start your push-pull day. You know, a push day, it's exactly what you think it is, and I'll make videos about that too. Because we want to do that, you know. Get in the gym, feel good, get sexy, feel good, feel confident. Be positive and love your life. Any 311 fans in here? Okay. Creatine and element, stay hydrated. I mean, it'll blow your mind how much more energy you have and the more hydrated you are. And when you cut back on the caffeine and the junk, it'll blow your mind how much more energy you have. Okay. Whew. Now these barbell curls you just saw me do, I've already done a bunch of them, so I'm just gonna finish up on that. For you, count how many reps you did, at what weight you did, do your 3 or 4 working sets. We're gonna move on. Let's do some classic dumbbell curls. Let's do classic dumbbell curls next. Letting the blood flow through my arms, the oxygen and the air flow right through there. They're feeling pretty pumped and swole right now, which is great. You know, that's what you want. You want a good pump when you leave the gym. So that's it. Now, debating what dumbbell weight to use. My arms are exhausted right now from other stuff I did today that you haven't even seen. But let's get in there. Let's get in there on some 30s and see what happens. I'm feeling like getting a good pump. The arms are a small muscle group, as I mentioned. It's not the easiest muscle group to build relative to the rest of your back, your chest, which can grow pretty big. But yeah, you want that nice aesthetic pump, don't you? All right, let's see, where am I gonna get the best angle? All right, here's what we're doing. Now, I'm gonna go like Jay Cutler style and just rep these things out. And you want a good grip on that bar, man. Grab it tight. Look where my thumb's at. Look where this thumb is at. Look where that thumb is at. You want a good grip. I'm losing count. And you don't need to go all the way up. a little bit of a fallacy. You have to go all the way up. You're losing everything at the very top and you're exerting yourself more than you need to. Dumbbell curls are great, man. You can't beat a good classic dumbbell curl. I was doing the 30s today. Don't worry about it. You know, if you want to do 15s, rep out 15s. Guys, you don't learn how to drive in the driveway. I'm going to hammer that home. Get in there. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be ashamed. Get in there. Hit me up. You know, DM me. Leave me a comment. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to tell you to like and subscribe these videos too. So like and subscribe, but I mean, hit me up a comment in the community page or under the video. You know, you got questions, you want to know what to do, I'm happy to help you. That's what I'm here for. You know, I'm doing this stuff anyways. I want you to feel better. I want you to look better. I want you to be confident. I don't want you to fall for the wrong woman ever again. And guess what? It's so easy to do it. But you look in the mirror and you go, you know what, man, I look great. I look better than most of the guys. Guys, you get in the gym, you do anything in the gym, you're gonna look better than 80% of the guys around you. Just do anything. And trust me, when you start seeing the results, you're gonna like it. You're gonna keep going. You're gonna keep doing it. When you feel the energy, when your kids feel your arms and go, oh, Dad, your arms are so big. Oh, Dad, you look like a superhero. You're gonna be like, oh, I like this. I'm gonna keep doing it, you know? The first time a woman compliments your body, it feels great. It's a great feeling. You know, it's good to feel like a man, too. In a society that has been overly feminized, feel like a man. All right, let's knock out this next set of dumbbell curls, shall we? Hell yeah, we shall. Yeah. Okay, next set of barbell curls coming up. Woo. Now, I mentioned the grip. You want to grip the heck out of these suckers. Get a good old grip on there. Don't wrap your thumb over your fingers just like that. Get a, look, you see that? You see that? You see where my thumbs are at? See where those thumbs are at? Yeah. Good old grip. Grip it. Lock your feet. Lock your feet. Yes, I stick my tongue out. Yes, it helps your neck extension. Look at straight and nice. For these ones, straight and nice. Let's go. Only got 10, 5 on each arm. Again, I've already done sets you didn't even see on this video, so my stuff's getting cooked already. There ain't nothing wrong with sets of 5. I feel like going heavy. My arms are gonna feel, for days, my biceps are gonna feel this. And I'm focusing on the biceps. I didn't hit them for 14 days. I overtrained them. A couple weeks ago, I did one video on a couple of overtraining moves, the hammer curls and the supinated spider curls. Overtraining mean I hit my biceps twice in a week, which a lot of guys do, but again, I'm not on gear, I'm not taking testosterone. I need to be mindful of the recovery process, like natural recovery process, which is natural supplements, and eating, of course, and your carb intake and your protein intake and all that stuff. So I need to be really mindful of the recovery because I'm not taking any junk, and nor do I want to, nor do I recommend anybody else do it. You know, I want you to feel good. I don't want your heart to explode because you want it to look like an action figure. You know, it's ridiculous. Whew. So I overtrained him, and then I didn't touch him. Today's the 2 weeks since my last just straight up bicep workout. I didn't do any back workouts because it employs so much of your biceps. And there's a very fine line between training, overtraining, which is a legitimate method, overtraining, which does stimulate a lot of growth. But there's a very fine line between that and atrophy of the muscle because Maybe you didn't get to recover correctly. Maybe you didn't eat enough or feed enough. You didn't replenish your glycogen and your carbs enough. And then your arms aren't getting pumped, they're getting skinny, while your back is getting bigger, your shoulders are getting bigger, your chest is getting bigger. Your legs are getting bigger. And again, it's not all about mass and size, absolutely not. It's about functional strength, healthy joints, healthy ligaments, healthy fascia. And when cutting season rolls around, I'm going to show you how to cut too. So you bulk, you build that muscle, and then when cutting season rolls around, you cut it. And I realize a lot of you probably don't need to be bulking too much. I think a lot of you might be looking at this channel because you're looking for some fitness tips and some other advice and experience and stuff that you've been through or are going through that I have been through. And of course, I want to help you guys out with that in all aspects of manhood, fatherhood. Particularly, I have a heart for guys who've been through breakup, who've been hurt, who've been deceived, who've been manipulated, who've gone through a divorce. I know the sense of honor men have that maybe your ex-wife or your ex-girlfriend didn't have, and how that destroys us. And it did me anyways. But by the grace of God, much better now. Okay. So just want you to feel good, guys. Feel good, look good. I always say divorce is like a bomb that blows up in your life, only it never stops blowing up. So, time to glow up after the blow up. All right, I am gonna rep out. I'm gonna actually lower the weight so I can get more reps in because I just feel like getting pumped. I'm gonna drop this to 25ers. I'm enjoying the pump today. So, work out with me. I'm gonna do high chest on this one. Oh, I was cracking that. All right, let's go. This last set, don't be afraid to just rep them out on those last sets, guys. Get that nice grip on the fucker. I'm not even counting. Isolate that bicep. That's good for me. That's good for me. We're all in different places. You don't have to do that weight. You don't have to do that rep range. You can do what feels good for you. But do that workout. Do the dumbbell. Do the dumbbell one. I'll give you another little tip. Sweet little tip. Sweet little tip. Get it up. Twist this wrist. Boom. It's going to isolate it more. Yes, your bicep will look good no matter what you do, but it'll look a little better if you twist it. See what I'm saying? Give it that little twist. It's going to isolate it more. In fact, I'm going to rep out some at a lower weight and do some of those just because I feel like it. Just because I feel like it. And my arms are going to grow. I'm going to feed them. They're going to grow. I'm blasting all the glycogen out of my system with this because I had that giant plate of pancakes for breakfast and syrup and biscotti cookie with my coffee. So I'm blasting through all the glycogen. And glycogen is the fuel that gets your muscles to move and helps you get them done. That's why you need a little carbs before your workout, sometimes a lot, depending on how much you're gonna push. And at the end of the workout, you gotta put them back. That's why we call it a bulking season. You ain't getting skinny. You can't get skinny and big at the same time. You can, but you don't want to, and I don't want to. I really don't want to. All right, I'm gonna blast out a few of those. One of those twisted. Whew. See, hands twisted out, grip, and you're gonna feel a different part of your bicep. You see I'm rocking on that one? By the end of your sets, guys, don't be afraid to rock and get them done. You've been lifting, you're tired, your muscles are gonna need it. But if the alternative is to just stop working out, no, keep working out. Yeah, at the end of it, you're gonna need to you're gonna need a little more of that Rocky Dock, but you don't want that to be your operating procedures, your standard operating procedures for lifting. You know, because you're losing so much energy that's not going to the muscle you're trying to do. Okay. I'm gonna re-rack these bad boys because I do believe in good gym etiquette, unlike everybody I know, but it's okay. Good gym etiquette is important. I don't care what anybody says. Good gym etiquette is a good thing. Whew. Gym etiquette. I actually knew a guy named Gym Etiquette from Connecticut. Nice guy. Really nice guy. Good manners. All right, so I mentioned earlier, we're gonna do classic arms today, but I'm gonna throw in one that maybe you don't think about a lot, and I mentioned it in the beginning of the video. You use the lat pull down machine, but it's called a close grip lat pull down, standard grip. Now a lat pull down, you grab that bar, your hands are like this, you know, I don't know if they call that supinated or not, I don't know. But with this one, we are bringing our arms together like that, and we're gripping close, close, close. I'm gonna move this mic right here because the bar is gonna hit it. Oh man. Do we like that? Not really. Can we do better than that? Probably. Let's see, I'm pulling it down here. Let's put it there. Thanks for following along, fellas. Okay. This bad boy right here, Mr. Lat pull down machine. So let's see if we can get a good angle on what we're doing here. I'm gonna raise the seat. This is great. So I like to end my workouts, my last workout, with like a good stretch move. A move that really stretches the muscle like a lot. These were all good, and I mean, you got some degree of stretch, but you're really tightening it. But now this one's gonna pull your muscle all the way from here to here, and you're gonna, Watch, watch, watch. Let's see if we get a good angle here. This is not my working weight. I just wanna see if you guys are gonna get a good. Let's fix. Let's fix. Let's see here. So this is the movement down to the chest. I don't hate this angle. We can go a little lower though. We could go a little lower though. Okay. Now, my last working set, I was doing 100-pound pull downs because it's kind of like a pull up or a chin up, which you should be able to rep your body weight, and I weigh like 135 pounds right now. So I was working it at 100 pounds. Let's see, my arms are exhausted after all the workout I've done that you didn't see. So I'm gonna set it to 100, see how many I can rep out, see if I can move my arms tomorrow. These are really great. I like them. And you know what? Find moves that you like, that you just have fun doing. I like working out. I know a lot of people don't. A lot of people are like, it's a drag. I like it. A lot of people are like, it's therapy. I'm not one of these working out is therapy guys. No, it's not. Not to me. Therapy is therapy. I don't even do that. You got to work on yourself. I don't know, you need a therapist to do it. But I'm not one of these gym is therapy guys. I'm one of these like, I like to work out. I like it. I think it's fun. I've always liked it. I've always thought it was fun. And there's moves I just like doing, you know. Again, unless you're training for Mr. Olympia, you should be having fun with this, you know. You shouldn't be cranking your body full of cycles of garbage and stuffing yourself and thrashing your body. No, you should be making your body healthy and fit. It will also look good in the process, and that's nice. But gym is therapy. I mean, maybe. I don't know, but like, if you need gym for therapy, maybe you actually need a real therapy. So, Here's how we do this. Close grip. Grabbing the bar, close together as I can. Remember that mind-muscle connection. Feel that muscle right there, boom, boom, boom. You're gonna pull the bar. You're gonna extend all the way up. You're gonna pull the bar to your chest. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm gonna move this up a little more so I don't annihilate it. Boom, boom, boom. You're gonna pull this down to your chest. And we'll see how many I rep out. Come on, pancakes. Oh, let that stretch. Just let that, flex that muscle down. 3, 4. Yeah, I'm doing the 100 pounds. 5. That is good. Just to see, 100 pounds if you can't tell. That was probably a useless shot. Speaking of useless shots, okay. Speaking of useless shots, you heard about that COVID vax? Boy, I tell you. All right, let's rep out the rest of these boys. And these are great. Definitely recommend a nice stretch to end your workout. Really stretch that muscle and contract it. It's gonna rip up all those fibers. Your muscle's already destroyed. And then I expect you to go home, make yourself a protein shake, or eat some food. I've already eaten today. Got a belly full of buttermilk pancakes, so I'm not gonna like go eat a bunch right now. I will eat more later. I got a beautiful beef stew with organic, grass-fed beef, potatoes, carrots, peas, all that good stuff. So I'll be munching on that later. My wonderful girlfriend, God bless her, made us that delightful stew, so I'll be munching on that. But I expect you to go get a shake in you after this. I like to do, I'm gonna do frozen wild blueberries. I'm gonna do whey protein. I'm gonna do collagen, peptides. I'm gonna do peanut butter. Might do, yeah, that's probably gonna be it. And milk. I like that Fairlife milk, low sugar. That's just me. And then, because I'm gonna go kick my butt all over San Diego tomorrow and the next day, and then I'm gonna take my 9-year-old girl, we're gonna play hooky and go have a daddy-daughter Disney day later in the week, at the end of the week. I'm gonna just rest today. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna take it easy when I'm done here. I'm gonna hit the couch. I'm gonna hit that PS5 Pro. That's it. Gonna take a hot soak. Get her done, boys. Get her done. Life's too short to be fat. Life ain't exciting when you're fat. Let's go. All the way up. Flex that muscle. All the way up. Stretch all the way up. Bring it to your chest. Thank you for watching the video. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, guys, please. You know, I need it. Oh God, like and subscribe. I don't know, you're just supposed to say that, I guess. They told me to say that because you get more likes and subscribes if you say it. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. Get in there, work your arms out, take care of yourself, take care of your kids, show up for your future. Because if you're going through it right now, one day you're gonna stop going through it. One day it's gonna be over. It might be years down the road. But one day it's gonna end and you're gonna be in the place you wanna be. The future you want is gonna show up one day and you have to show up for it. Because when you get there, you don't wanna be fat and flabby. You don't want to be tired and exhausted. You don't want to just be starting the journey. When the day shows up that the life you want is here for you now, ready for you to take advantage of it, be ready for it. Work hard, play hard, or go home like the slack, lazy bitch you are. See you next time. Alpha Ribbons out.